What's going on, world? This is Tavo Candela, aka the Jesus.
My name is Kano Casanova, straight out of Jersey City.
From the beginning, like my brothers, they used to throw parties, so I know what the music is, you know what I'm saying? From the beginning with DJ, I danced, we MC the parties, you know what I'm saying? And then as I grew up, I fell in love with hip hop, but I'm doing it in my native tongue first, you know what I'm saying? So that's what, all the influences that I got is from hip hop, the Spanish roots, you know what I mean? I come from Colombia, so, you know what I mean? It's a mixture of everything.
You know, I come from a Latin root also, you know, I'm Puerto Rican. My mother and my father both Puerto Rican. My father's from the island, he's from Ponce. My mother, you know, she's from the Bronx, Boogie Down. She's a New York Rican. For all you New York Ricans, shout out to you, shout out to the BX. You know, where I got my inspiration is my mother and my father, you know, back when they lived in the Bronx, they owned their own dance studio and they were professional dancers. So growing up, you know, I heard music my whole life, you know, from, you know, not only that, but I can't tell the rest of the story, but, you know, my roots is really deep embedded in music, you know, when it comes to classical music, when it comes to salsa.
When I was younger, right, my big brothers, this father was in the family, so I was the youngest one. They all used to break dance. So we grew up listening to, you know what I mean, Planet Rock, like all the break beats, you know what I mean? That's my earliest memory of it. Then once I came to the States, matter of fact, before I came to the States, I heard Run DMC, that's when, you know what I mean? They was popping, so that's like the first early memories of hip hop. Now once I came to the States, then you know it was you know, like everything from Tribe Called Quest, you know what I mean? Like the early hip hop, you know what I'm saying? That inspired me. Tribe Called Quest, that's when Brenuvians was out. That's when, like, you know what I mean? Like the real essence of hip hop was there, early '90s, you know what I mean? And that's what made me fall in love and made me want to do it, you know what I mean? So
the moment that I remember was when I heard Puerto Rico by Mark Anthony, and my mother used to play it over and over and over again, make me practice it in Spanish and English, and I hated it, but I thank God she made me do it, because if not, I wouldn't be able to sing today. But you know, she used to teach me in our living room. You know, she used to make me.
Put it this way, like I had problems with, like, you know what I mean, the drama, with the drama, like, you know what I mean. So instead of me like taking it on like something I would have done before, you know what I mean, I had a right head on my shoulders. And, you know, went out and did something stupid that got me put away, I decided to drop it in a song. And I think it was pretty fly because I got it off my chest. It was bothering me for days and I wanted to get at them. And I figured, I said, you know what, I can't do it. I got a seed. I got to stay out here to keep doing music. So I dropped it in a song and left it there, and that's it. I moved on, you know what I mean? I left the bad energies in that song and I moved it on. That's it.
You know, that's hard. That's hard for somebody who come up in the street, you know, on the block. You know, we don't just let shit slide.
Yeah,
you know, excuse my language, but we don't let it rock like that. You know, and usually we don't talk about it. I have a new seed, you know, and it's my son, my only son, and I'm having difficulty with the moms, and you know, she you know, with the court system, you know, they're being very biased against me. And you know, I just started a great job, you know, in the city. I manage 2 buildings, Midtown, Manhattan, you know. So I'm a New Yorker too. I'm not just from Jersey, you know. New York is in my blood, but you know, it's pushed me harder because, you know, every father should have a right to see their son, regardless of the situation, regardless of their life, you know, or as long as they want to see their son and they want to be in their lives and they want to be a figure that is suitable for them, you know, then they should have the opportunity. And you know, sometimes bitterness and envy and jealousy, you know, changes the whole spectrum, especially for a woman, you know. And I understand that as a man, you know, and I'm not gonna. Kano Casanova originates from me being a womanizer. I'm not gonna lie to the world, you know. I've had a lot of women, you know, and I've been a smooth talker my whole life, you know. That's how the name came about to be. But you know, it is what it is, and as long as I love my kids and I respect, you know, you know, being a father and being a father figure, and I do it the right way in the right fashion, and I'm fit to take care of my children, that's all that matters, you know. And I feel that, you know, that has pushed me a lot in my music, you know, not only that, but in my career, because, you know, every musician has a backup career, and they should. So if you think that music is just all you're gonna do, you always have to have a backup plan. You know what I mean? And I've learned that through my experience. And I think, you know, that it hits home when you ask me that question because, you know, it's difficult for me to say all what I'm saying right now, but you know, that's the honest truth.
To remember me as somebody that tried, that failed, that got up, and that I left the mark, and that I got somebody following me behind, which is my son.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
It is. That's what
I'm making a
talking
path
about.
for everybody. You know what I mean? So that's how I would want to be remembered. You know what I mean? I built the avenue for y'all to come through, and that's it.
I want to be remembered as someone who never wished death on nobody. You know, always wished a blessing on someone, because you know what? At the end of the day, a blessing receives a blessing. You know what I mean? So you have to spread love, and that's it. You know, love will never fail you.
We're doing not only local, national, we're doing international, we're going overseas.
Yes.
We got plans to go over to Europe, spread the love over there, go to South America, go to the Caribbeans, you know what I mean? We're going everywhere. We're going to France, we're going to Greek, we're going to Greece.
To Alaska with the big ass jackets.
Yeah, I mean, anywhere you find hip hop, you find the Spanish people there. We're gonna try to showcase there. We're gonna try to show our love there. We're gonna try to bring our music worldwide.
Shout out to Africa Bambaataa. I know he's out there working. You know, shout out to Lord Yoda. We just want to make our mark, like Tavo said. You know, and show people that we're not going nowhere. You know, we're here to stay, and we're here to make a change and make an impact, positive impact.